Hi everyone, this is Maxine from maxpokersecrets.com, and in this video I'll be playing on winner.com. So let's try out a little bit of live roulette. What these casino games will do is they will give you an excellent strategy and how you can manage your money very effectively. So we need to have a system everywhere. For example, anything you play, you got to have a system. So if you're having a system, then you are at a much lesser risk. The same thing is for poker. You have a system and you have an edge, you'll make money. You have a system here in roulette, and you start losing, you won't lose it big. Okay, anything could happen. If you could win a little, you could lose a little, but if you start losing a lot, that means you're kind of gambling. So you do not need to. So we have to first find a lucky wheel here. Okay, as per if you watch some of my past videos, I have told you how you can figure out some roulette wheels that that could give you some profit. So I'm just trying to hunt for such a kind of wheel. Okay, so I will choose this wheel, and because the minimum bet is 0.10, so I will try to minimize my losses also that way. This is extremely important that you stick to the minimum amount on the betting table, because ultimately you have to play it like a game. You cannot play like you are here to make huge amount of money. And okay, so let's start speed bet roulette. So you do not need to bet on every spin of the roulette wheel. If you feel that this could be the lucky one, then you bet couple of straight up bets, and that's about it. And if you're lucky, you're good. Otherwise, you can leave and maybe go to a game where you have some edge. For example, poker. So let's see. Okay, so 26 has come. So I have bet how much, about $1.3. So I have done a little bit of variable betting also. Like if zero comes, then I stand to win. Uh, so let's see what comes. Okay, so 9 has come and we haven't hit anything. Okay, so uh, two two blacks, one red. Okay, so I believe red could come. Internet is a bit slow here, so okay, so reds are coming. So I'll bet on reds. So whatever is coming, I will bet on that. Once I hit couple of times and I'm having a little profits, I'll leave. But your bets are still after the game. You can rejoin the table. Okay, so it has kind of kicked us out of there. That's funny. And we had gone to which table? We had gone to mm, so I believe even that game itself isn't visible here. The okay, I guess this is the one. A black one, and okay, so let me bet couple of here that I think may win. The less you bet on the roulette table, the more it's better. Like if I just fill the entire table with my chips, then the more I'm going to lose versus the live casino's edge. Okay, 8, 9, 10. All right, so black numbers are kind of coming. The connection is lagging a lot, so I think let's just go and try out their poker. So I'll let me try to go to their poker and see how it is. So let me go over here and okay, so I have clicked poker. I do not want to play any twister. I want to play in some kind of maybe cash games, because what these cash games do is you can get up at any time, one thing. Another thing is, you have so many options, like you can lose that, you can get up from the table if you don't like it. So let's see how it works on the mobile. This table is for beginners only. Okay, so we can't play over here. So okay, can we sit over here? Let's join table. Okay, this is also for beginners. How can we hide these beginner tables? uh, so are these all beginner tables? I'm not sure, it's not written anywhere too, I believe. Join table, take seat. Okay, let's go over here and take a seat. Wow, so all the tables seem to be like beginner tables, the lowest stake. So let's mm, where should we go? Let's go to the games. And let's see, sit and go then, and let's see browse list. Double or nothing. Okay, okay, this seems interesting to play. So 1.16 apply, registered. Throat is really bad. Hopefully, like, it's not something serious, or some kind of infection due to COVID or something like that. Hopefully not. Maybe quite scared of COVID. So the only thing I need to do is wait for three players to get eliminated, and but that's what everyone is doing. So if everyone is doing that, uh, then what is the way I can take advantage of that? I have to devise some strategy. So this is the thing we have to do. We have to stay in position, and we have to try to take advantage of players that are out of position. We can kind of understand when they are weak, and when they are kind of strong. And in all these spots, I'm happy, betting half the pot. If they are coming on top of me, then I know, that they are good. So he has again used the same strategy of betting, just 20, and maybe he's trying to see the river or something, and let's see. And now is he going to check or something? Then with a king, okay. So he had a draw, and he was trying to go to the river extremely cheaply. So when you sit at the tables, you can see all the strategies that your opponents are using. So you can also learn from those strategies. So with a draw, he's not going to build the pot. He's just betting minimum and seeing if he gets lucky with a big hand. So that was what MH Kurino was doing. Understanding your opponents is going to pay off in a big way when you're playing a big game in live. So any ace I would be happy to play with. So if he's calling with some kind of a drawing hand, I know that uh, I'm going to be ahead than him at least. So here I seem to be good, and I do not want to build any pot here, because if a pot is built, then I do not want to get a big part of my stack here. So I'm happy to follow his strategy that I saw, to go extremely cheaply. All right, so he has checked, no harm in checking, and kind of the third club has fallen. I do not assume that he's ahead, so I'll make a small bet to get paid off, with a king or some verse of pair maybe goes on top. I have to fold. So far we are doing right if we do not make any mistakes, and if we keep adding chips to our stack, not do any crazy all-ins, with pocket pair or something like that, then we should be good to win it. I should have bet 30, I believe, but okay, seems like connection issue. So I think this is one more reason you have to stick with the lowest stake uh, online. So why he called us? I do not think he could have either a king or he's okay. Yeah, he did have a king plus a spade draw he had. Yeah, so whatever you play, you have to keep thinking like, have you made the right decision? Then you have to, once the hand is over, you have to think like what you could have done differently there. He was, anyways, always going to call in that spot. So I think our bet was not justified. He had called the flop, he did have something flush draw with a king pair, and here no one has bet. So when no one has bet, I'll try to take it down with a strong bluff. And because I'm ahead in chips, then I can take this kind of leverage a little bit to keep adding chips to my stack. All right, so we again add some chips. The benefit of iPoker is that there are a lot of players in the UK, Europe, who like to bet on sports, make sports bets and all, and they kind of start dropping in these kind of games, maybe some tournaments and some cash. So some very weak players who are generally kind of punters and all, who like to gamble and they're kind of chasing money, you will find them here on iPoker. So for example, these sites like William Hill and all, they do have poker, so anyone could start playing poker also once they are done with the sports bets. So a lot of these kind of players you'll find in tournaments, and so I think it makes sense to play at this site. If you stick in your bankroll and you keep learning in the game, then I think it's an extremely nice way to practice your skills before you go for your live poker games. The other thing is you have to keep calculating how many big blinds you have. So with 50, you have to you can the big blind is 50, and we have say about 2000. So how many we have? We have about 40 big blinds, about 39 big blinds we are having. So you have to always keep calculating that, and your game should be how many big blinds you have. So if you keep thinking like that, it's going to improve your game a lot. So with 100 big blinds what kind of a game you should be playing, with 50 big blinds what kind of a game you should be playing, with 20 big blind stack how you should play. Plus here there are entes too. So it's quite a fast game. I do not know what the next pints would be here. 25, 50 would be like 50, 100. So then it would become a very fast game. Okay, so everyone folded there. Operation could not be executed. Not sure what that is. So it kind of kicked us out here also. I'm not sure why. Okay, so now we are back. I do not understand, why these software issues are coming in software like Playtech And if the table was not able to open, it got broken, how would I log in back and even find this table? I'm not sure. And Playtech, is a huge company. It's a listed company with billions and billions of dollars. I do not expect, the software should have any errors or flaws at this point of time when they have been running for kind of decades. Maybe like 15 years, I'm not sure when it started, but I think it's a really long time. At least 10 years have passed by, maybe 10, 15 years. Like they had, I do not remember, when they brought out this ipoker platform. So everyone is, kind of hanging in there, not trying to lose ships, not trying to lose a large amount of ships, waiting, for some crazy situation to happen where, um a strong hand versus a nut kind of hand. So we have to, keep analyzing the players no matter what the stake of the game is, like if it's a dollar or if it's like 100 dollars, or sorry, I think it's euro. So whatever it is, like if it's 1,000 buying game, we have to keep thinking about our opponents, how they're playing, what strategies they're using. So kind of limping I'm seeing, min raise and then a limp from decode. So you have to be in the game, like kind of a reporter, and you have to keep reporting to yourself. You do not need to black out. You have to be in the game and see everything that is happening on the table. So two players have kind of limbed. He has given up, that he doesn't have any interest, and so ace also is out of his range, and now he has gone made a min bet over there, 7 5 2 3, maybe ace 4. So kind of nutsy hand over there. So who is number one? Number one is Mastroianni, and number two I am there, and okay, so he has slimmed up. 3 5 2 pair we are having. So let's try and make a minimum bet, maybe lose off one person who hasn't connected at all. Okay, but he too is in the game. So what do we do? So again, try to. So I'm not very sure I'm winning here. Maybe he won it and I have to pay him off. Here I have no other option. 9 with a queen. Okay, yeah, so he got lucky over there. And I tried to lose the minimum amount of chips. I didn't even raise um over there, didn't try to take all of the chips that he had. And now I believe Going aggro is the strategy to follow and steal as many chips I can. So I believe I have to make strong plays now to survive because the blinds have risen a lot. One person has called us. I need a king or a spade now. No, so we bust out. Okay, so we do have some chips, but so kind of we were getting broke over there in any situation. In any situation, we were broke because we had the flush draw. We would have moved in there. So that's bit of an unlucky, I would say. Or maybe did we make some mistakes or something? Maybe when we had two pair, we should have gone a little bit stronger. I'm not sure. So starting with the lowest stakes, you can learn a lot about the game that is going on. And slowly with winnings, if you have, then you can build on top of that. So here with an ace at least, let's move in. All right, so here we are out. And of course, luck is always going to be there when you are playing poker. All right, so I do not want to play any kind of a twister because of high variance, and they take a lot of edge that way. I'm investing €1. At the most, I'll get is €2 when three players are playing. So that's kind of giving, I think, a huge amount of rake, and then it's all chance if I going to hit that a big score or not. And there, so what is here? Let's see. 6 plus hold'em. I have never played, and I really do not know how to play this game. Regular cash tables. Let's go to a little bit bigger stake because that issue was coming that these are beginner tables. So okay, so all tables seem to be kind of full. mm, Join similar. I misclicked over there, so let's go over to games. Let's bet type is game type. Let's put okay, pot limit Omaha is not even showing here. All right. So we got a ticket to 250 weekly depositors, and so it's on 5th, that is, I think it's tomorrow. Let's go over to the lobby and see. Starting in 1 day. All right. Let's try to register over here and chips one ticket. Okay, apply. Registered. I do not think I bought in for €2. I believe I bought in for the minimum. How it has gone to, I'm not very sure. Maybe when I rewind the video, I will see what happened. Is it some other kind of error? I'm not sure. But I'm, really glad that I'm kind of recording this session. So anytime you're playing online, I think the best thing is, to record your sessions, what you're doing. Okay, so he has flush. What are these players doing? And even when I'm playing online, it's a very slow game. So when I'm playing on laptop, I would, do multi-tabling, open at least, maybe 4 tables, or sometimes when I'm playing tournaments and my entire strategy is defined, I would open 6 tables. And that was the time I was playing at Poker Stars, very long time ago. And then I figured it out, that I'm making more money at live, so let's stick with the live games. So who is kind of chasing the hands? So these kind of hands are the most risky, like something you have with ace jack, and someone has raised Rob Angel. So these are basically, the hands that you have to be wary of, kind of. All right, so we have called all the way, and now he has put it all in. Okay. Okay, so it's kind of, I think, doing auto top up over there. So, all right. And how do I disable that feature of top up? And you have to keep learning. So what we saw with a low stack, he was able to push all in and get a fold. So I guess starting with a low stack is also quite helpful. Queen 3, why are we raising him? Is it because of position? Sometimes you have to question why you are doing what you are doing. Now, what is the bet that will make him fold 100% of the pot? Because I do not think that I can win with these hands. Okay, so why is he even calling over there? I'm not very sure. Maybe a draw or something like that. Alright, so that's about it. Now we can't call. He does have an ace, I'm 100% sure now. Three of a kind aces. Okay, that's right. So what could he have? Could he have kings or something? Queen with a 10. Surprising. Okay, a straight draw. All right. All right, so I guess I'll stop here, and my intention was, to show the game set winner. So let me, get up. So it seems like, an uh, okay kind of an interface that you're getting. I would still have, liked if they were able to give some kind of an Android app or an iOS app. And I do not understand, why a company like Playtech cannot give that to the players. But it's more or less like an okay seems to be interface, but it's still, not allowing me to play pot limit Omaha. And this entire thing is running in the browser, so some functionality is limited over here. So I guess I'll just stop with this session, and do keep watching my videos. Thanks a lot.